Hi there, these comments are for SK. I am Michael from OTC, OnlineTOEFLCourse.com, and how you doing this morning, buddy? I'm getting ready to listen to your integrated speaking practice test that you sent me. So you're doing some practice, some TPO practice from Zaban TOEFL. Okay, so I think you're doing TOEFL integrated speaking task number 4. So it's listening, speaking, academic. You're talking about camouflage. All right, here we go. Let's see how you did.
The professor gave a lecture about how sea animals use camouflages to avoid detection from predators. These camouflages help them to disguise themselves to blend in the environment. To begin with, fish like leafy sea dragon have small leaf-like protrusions that helps them to blend in with the leaf plants that are on the seafloor. So, if this leafy sea dragon sees a predator, it can just hide with the leafy plants and protect itself. Furthermore, other animals can use their color change to hide in any kind of environment. For example, cuttlefish have shifting pigments that can use them to instantaneously match the surroundings. So if they are in a green environment, then they can change their color to green, and if they are on brown seafloor, then they can change the color to brown. The professor.
Okay, so my first impression is I'm going to say right around 3.0 out of 4, 23 points out of 30. So I think you have some minor difficulties with pronunciation, maybe intonation, and even pacing. So I think these areas you have to work on a little bit more. So generally with pacing, that means in my course, pronunciation lessons 41 through 44. Intonation means pronunciation lessons 36 through 40. Pronunciation, that just means your overall articulation, vowel, consonant sounds, and things like that. Let's listen to it one more time a little
Gave
bit
a
closer.
lecture about how sea animals use camouflages to avoid detection from predators.
Now, when we use camouflage, it's actually an uncount noun. We don't say camouflages. We just say camouflage. So you have to think of it as not being singular or plural. It's kind of like a word like homework. We don't say I have many homeworks. We just say I have much homework, a lot of homework.
These camouflages help them to disguise themselves
I would say this camouflage or camouflage helps these animals
to blend in the environment. To begin with, fish like leafy sea dragon have small leaf-like protrusions.
So then say the professor describes a particular fish that has leaf-like protrusions that it uses to camouflage itself against predators.
That helps them to blend in with the leaf plants that are on the seafloor.
Okay.
So if this leafy sea dragon sees a predator, it can just hide with the leafy plants
Okay.
and protect itself. Furthermore,
And protect itself. Did you say yourself? Let me listen one more time.
on the seafloor. So if this leafy sea dragon sees a predator, it can just hide with the leafy plants and protect itself.
Protect itself. Sounds like you're kind of saying yourself.
Furthermore, other animals can use their color change to.
You say, furthermore, the professor also describes other animals which use blah, blah, blah. So it isn't enough just to put that voice marker in the beginning. This is a summary, right? A summary, an academic summary means that you put those reporting verbs throughout the summary, not just in the beginning. So then we know that you're not really explaining this from your point of view. You're explaining this information from the point of view of the professor.
Hide in any kind of environment. For example, cuttlefish have shifting pigments that can use them to instantaneously match the
Let's go back to what you just said there.
hide in any kind of environment. For example, cuttlefish have shifting pigments that can use them to instantaneously.
That can use them. No, that they can use. I would say that they can use to blah blah blah.
Spontaneously match the surroundings. So if they are in a green environment, then they can change their color to green, and if they are on brown seafloor, then they can change the color to brown.
Okay. All right, and that's it. So I think that I think I didn't even realize, but the second time you had a few different problems with language use also. So you have to be careful about that. And then you have some delivery issues. Now, what I want you to do to help you a little bit with topic development, go to my integrated speaking lessons. Go to the very first lesson, and it says, I think, TOEFL integrated speaking strategies. I want you to look at the sample responses in that lesson and then look at some different ways of organizing this response and then think about how you can organize it a little bit better, but next time using more reporting verbs, using more voice markers as you go throughout the response to keep it continuously framed or continually framed from the lecturer or the speaker's point of view and not yours. So that would be a topic development improvement that I think you can make. All right, so my score here, I'm going to put you at about 22, 23 points out of 30 on this practice test.